So yeah, people helped, and
Yeah, it's about the process.
yeah, it requires, when you think about how you were mistreated, because sometimes it's sort of like, yeah, I felt bad that day, and you have to figure out, why did that feel so bad, you know? Well, I felt railroaded. Well, why does it feel so bad to feel Oh, I felt harassed. Well, well, I felt maligned. Or, you have to, and you talk to a lawyer, you talk to a cadre of people who will translate your experience into, oh, well, that was entrapment. Oh, that was harassment. Oh, that was defamation. So they translate your experiences, and I think that the community represents the citizenry, in that sense. And the citizens are saying, had any of us suffered that same thing, the crime would be blah, blah, blah. And you need, because for you it could be emotional and personal, and you need help to just say, no, this was an act of defamation. It's not just you. If it had happened to any of us, we would say it was defamation. So you need help. Otherwise, you're gonna wind up sounding like some overly emotional guy who's taking it personal. And they still want to dismiss me as being just that. But they really should surrender. I mean, they really should surrender to the King and Father's intention to have an upside-down kingdom where, as Youngjin said a few weeks ago, the children of God have their foot on the neck of the archangel, or turn the archangel into a footstool. So if you want to be a public official, you have to accept being a footstool of people who are greater than you. You are taking a servant's role for the sake of helping your fellow man. And if that means that you're subordinating yourself to the average person, wake up, open your eyes, and realize that that's what you're submitting to. And submit. Don't actually say, I'm going to take this so-called servant position so that I can rule.
Right.
And when somebody says, ouch, we're basically in the position of the employer. So if your employer says, ouch, and he doesn't want to fire you. Maybe he just wants you to augment your behavior.
Right. That's a good message to future public church officials.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I think they like to turn it into this thing where, like, I want to do a scorched earth, and I want to, so that they'd have a position to resist, a reasonable position to resist. No, they're actually the babies who expect so much a complete surrender on our part that they don't even have to issue things like apologies. They'll show us that they have so much leverage and power that they're gonna, find a way for me to not get my precious apology. So if they're gonna act like that, they're gonna piss off a lot of people. The church is not gonna grow, because they will have turned the church into a realm of hypocrisy, which I don't want.
Right.
I just want an apology because it's right for me to get an apology. And anybody who looks at the claims in the document can say, yeah, she shouldn't have done that. It should be very simple.